What's going on, guys? Welcome back, Fiore Farms. Now, in the last episode that we did a couple of days ago, we earned a little bit of money. We basically fertilized a little bit, and we finished off farm 19. I think it was seeding. Now, what I'm gonna do is, this needs to grow, but I don't know. I think that's the tree. Oh, it's not. Something. Oh, it's the shade of the tree. Right. Yeah, so this needs to grow. So if I go here, is this dude still giving me the mission to sow? Yes, but it's gone to 10,000. So it's like every time. So now it's something different. Right. So the price has dropped. Now that price has dropped again. Now the price has dropped again. It's like every time you go in it, he's looking at doing something different. That's interesting. So if you don't like that one, it's like, oh, I don't like that job, I'll go for this job. That's weird. That's interesting. So what I'm going to do is, because that's like swapping and changing, I'm going to change my mind on that one. I'm going to speed up the time. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait, basically. And it is a bit of a... So what I'm going to do is, while I'm waiting, I have sped up the time. I'm going to bring this vehicle back to the farm, because is my light? Yeah, my lights are on. I'm gonna bring it back to the farm, and I'm gonna look at what's good. Well, what needs doing on the farm. That's what we're gonna look at. So we're gonna look at what we need to do. So this needs to grow. If we just sort of park the vehicle up here. So when you jump out the vehicle, the lights go off. Basically, this is soybeans, from what I can remember. I think until I figure out the sunflowers, and I have been saying it for a couple of episodes, until I can figure out sunflowers and how to harvest them and how to grow them, then I can't really do anything with them. So I'm not going to be planting them. But until that time, then that light in the distance is flashing. Yeah, and until the time of the point where I know what I'm doing in sunflowers, then we're going to stick with soybeans. And soybeans are actually quite pricey, because I think last time I sold them to the mill was for 1.6, which is now the bakery, which you ain't gonna complain at, because I think I walked away with like 13,000. And if you look at all the expenses there, loan, interest, vehicle leasing costs, vehicle running costs, and that other one, none of them came up to, I think the most it came up to was like 6,000. Now for it to come up to 6,000 it's not too bad. Why is that one growing faster than that one? Hang on. Have I put that as soybeans and this as grass? I think that's what I've done. I think this, yeah, that's what I did. I remember now. I remember what I did. And I remember why I did it. Because we was looking into livestock. That's why I did what I did. So yeah, I remember, because soybeans we only need this farm for. So we only need this farm for the soybeans, and that is grass. I remember now, yeah. Like I say, in between doing all the recordings I do, I go from one game to another game to another game to another game, and I record within like 3 days. I've recorded 5, maybe 6 different games. So on the third day, when I come back to doing another one like this, because it's like every day it's a different game on my channel. Is like a new game every day, and I love doing that. It's really something good. So every 3 days I record something. Sometimes I do get like one that's like a pre-record, but it's still 3 days old. So it's like, if I was to do it every 3 days, I could upload Farming Simulator. I could do that, you know. But I think the way my channel's going at the minute, I'm enjoying doing it this way. So there's that factor for it all. And yeah, I understand at the minute I've not got a lot of subscribers, but the way I see myself going is, if I can do daily uploads every single day, if I can keep uploading every single day, I think to myself, in the next 2 to 3 years, I should have at least 1,000 subscribers, hopefully. Other than that, I'm doing this sheerly as a hobby, because I've played that much games. I figured, why not just record them, because it's more fun, you know. It gives you more interest, or it gives me more of an interest, because it gives me something to aim for. And it also, if people watch my videos and they comment, they can give me advice on if I'm doing something wrong, or if they know some way of doing it better than what I'm doing it, then I'll take advice. And I'll take advice. Any advice is helpful. I welcome it. Everyone's entitled to an opinion, and your opinion counts. It matters. And if you think, oh well, I'm doing soybeans at the minute and I'm doing this way, if you find a different way of doing it which is better, then and you can advise me that way, and I'll take it on board and stuff like that. But like I say, every 3 days I record. It comes out really fun, especially with Farming Simulator, because I'm challenging myself to build a business. It might be a game, but it's a simulation. So I'm basically simulating being a farmer. And a lot of people I know have turned around and said it's a boring type of game. Simulation games to me are really fun. This is why I've got Construction Simulator 15 on my channel as well. I have got Euro Truck Simulator 2 that I will be bringing to the channel at some point. But that's literally driving a truck around Europe, which is going to be even more fun. So what's going to happen here is, in this episode, when eventually this soybeans decides that it wants to grow its final stage, because I think its final stage looks a little bit different than it does there. Yeah, its final stage of soybeans looks like that. It looks like that. That's its final stage, which means we can go like this. Real time. There we go. Now we can enter this. We can get the worker going. There we go. Workers on the roll. I'm hoping that sound did not just sound wrong to me. I'm hoping it sounded wrong to me and not to everyone. Alright, now we can get into this one, because this is what I've been wanting to look at. One, this is a new tractor that I've never used before, so that's fun. And the attachments on the front of it. Lower pickup, what's that mean? Right, turn on forager. Lower the mower. I can hire a worker for a mower? Did I just... How did he complete his task if he didn't do anything? Ooh. See, now that's different. Yeah, that's definitely different. See, because on the last one you couldn't hire a worker to do that. Now, what I want to know, is he going to turn around and do the rest of the farm, or is he just going to stop at the end? Please tell me you turn. Probably miss a bit. Or not. Right, I'll leave that to do. And if you miss bits when I come back, then I'll pick up to what is done. But that is actually really interesting to see, because on the last one, when you did the what do you call it, when you did the cutting of the grass, it basically made it where, yeah, when I cut the grass on the last one, it was, you weren't able to hire a worker. So to do it on this one where you can hire a worker, that's actually really cool. Now, what is this? Fertilizing. Yeah, I can fertilize. I don't mind these. Fertilizer jobs are actually quite fun, especially in a tractor like this. This is a weird looking tractor. That's not Zito Fortero. And if I said that wrong, I apologise. But right, put that there. Yeah, I always put it on the front. Right, how big is this now? If we can. Is this a big fertilizer or is it a small one? Because like I've used bigger or big fertilizer and I've used small ones, so I think if I do it like there. There you go. That should get, yep, that'll get a lot of it. Yep, that'll get a lot of that. This is the type of fertilizer I'm used to. I usually use these a lot. On the last, when I actually had on Beyond Home on 2015, and I do realise I do go back to that one a lot, is because I have a lot of experience on that game because I played it a hell of a lot. With that one, this was the type of fertilizer I used to always use. I never used a slurry tank. There was just a few different other ones that you can have. I never took the time to learn to use them, which is why, like with the jobs that you can do, like you can get hired to do, oh, I'll just move my mouse a bit. you can get hired to do these jobs. Like you can use fertilizers, or you can use slurry tanks, and you use all these new interesting machines. It sort of gives you a good twist to the game, because then you're thinking, well, I used that one on that job that I did. Now that could be really good on my farm to do, so I'll use it on that. And it can give you insight to the machines you want to use, and I think that's where it comes out quite well. Like, because all I ever used to do is I used to use these fertilizers or these sprayers. I used to do a lot of online gameplay with that one as well, and I enjoyed it. And every time I did the online gameplay, not many people ever used fertilizers. Now I did. I don't on this one, because I'm not quite fully sure on why people use them. I've been on online servers where people would use a fertilizer. They'll speed up the time until the crop grows one stage, and then they'll fertilize again, then they'll speed up the time again till it grows another stage, and then they'll fertilize again, and they'll keep doing that until they hit final stage. Now I don't know if that gives you more money or not. I don't know what happens in which way it goes. I have no idea. But it was one of them things that I did it because, to me, if you're going to play this game online, there's no point in going on someone's save who's playing the game properly and then just going and driving their truck into a lake, or driving all their stuff into a lake and messing up their gameplay, because all that does is gets people frustrated and gets you booted off servers. This is why I go on and I'll play the game, and I'll ask them, what would you like me to do, anything you need help with, and you see a lot of people doing it. Now the main person I know that does like farming simulator in the farming community, in the simulation community on YouTube, the main ones I know of is Squirrel and Daggerwin. Now I don't usually name new YouTubers in my videos, but I've been on servers with Daggerwin before. I have been on a server with him before, and I've hosted a server, and he's joined, and he's alright, because he'll come on and he'll help you out, and he'll do like what you expect people to do when they're playing a simulation game. He takes it seriously is in gameplay, and you like that. But I've not seen many people other than them two YouTubers in the simulation community, and it'd be nice to see a few more. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy playing this game, and I will always enjoy playing this game. So for me, I'm always going to record it, always, and there's like loads of other ones I want to record, which I will get round to doing eventually. But I like to have it where I've got more than just one game on my channel. Because you see YouTubers, they can be either a Minecraft YouTuber, they can be a FIFA YouTuber, they can be a simulation one, they can be a League of Legends YouTuber, a World of Warcraft, you know, and it's that type of thing. I don't want to be labelled as a one game YouTuber. I want to have like a load of different games. That one was cutting it short. We had a minute left to do the rest of it, and we got 3,400, which again isn't too bad. So yeah, even though, like I said, I did just go on a bit of a rant here and there, but like I say, to me, my YouTube channel is to entertain people and entertain me, and that's all I'm doing it for. And if I can do that with more than one game, then I will do. I don't want to be known as just a one game YouTuber. And there's nothing wrong with being known as that, it's just I don't want to be, and I'm having too much fun recording more than one game. So with that being said, that's where I'm going to leave this episode. Now from what I can figure, Farm 14 is getting done with grass, so when we come back, hopefully we've got a little bit more done into that. They're not going to be done, because I'm not going to leave the server on, because I've got other stuff to do, other recordings to do, other bits and bobs to go do. But when I come back, I'll set them going, and then I'll do and then we'll go from there. But it's looking like we're gonna have, once 14's been harvested with this mower, or once it's been lawn mowed, then it's looking like we're going to have enough to do silage. Is it silage, or is it? It's something to feeding cows anyway. So it looks like we're gonna have that. So again, I'm leaving the episode there. So again, thank you all for watching. It's been a pleasure recording it. I've been Fury. Stay amazing. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I shall see you next time.